Hey guys, what's up? Kadar here. Today I'm going to explain the cartoon connections between Rugrats and the other shows. So, Rugrats, all grown up. Guys, Rugrats is coming back in 2021. Guys, I'm dead serious. Rugrats is coming back in 2021. I just found this recently. When I was scrolling down, I was like, what? Rugrats? 0 minutes long, featured film based on a popular 90s movie, Nickelodeon cartoon called Rugrats. Wait, so Rugrats is coming back? So it doesn't say what year it'll be released, but by it comes out, I'll be 17, maybe 18 years old. But that's like 2 years from now. I'll be a grown man by then. Okay, let's get back to the connection. So, as what you may have guessed, Rugrats is in the same universe as All Grown Ups, obviously, because All Grown Ups takes place in the future of Rugrats. Takes place 9 years after it. But those of you who don't know what happens in the finale, you should back away from this video immediately. Unless if you're willing to take the risk, then feel free, I guess. So, this is what happens. So, in the end of the not Rugrats. Okay. So, in the finale of All Grown Ups, I'm assuming that this is the finale. I should rewatch that show just to be safe. In the end of the show, all the characters grew up to become adults. So, and they didn't continue the series off with the third version. I mean, it would be awesome to see them as adults in a third show. But that never happened. Well, technically there is a third Rugrats show, which is Preschool Days. Which I should have also exposed, but didn't. But yeah. Rugrats, All Grown Ups, The Wild Thornberries, Rocket Power, and, you guessed it, Real Monsters. They're all in the same universe. Guys, remember the episode where Crumb scared Tommy Pickles? That's right, there is actually an episode of... There's actually a reference to Real Monsters, and then in the reference, Tommy saw a monster who appeared to be Crumb. You know, the hand guy, the one who has hair coming out of his armpits, the one with the round eyes, white eyes. Well, not his white pupil eyes, but you know what I mean. Okay, guys, I'm going to show you a reference of the video. Because if you guys recall correctly, there was actually a reference where Crumb appeared in Rugrats. So that's proof that Rugrats and Real Monsters are in the same universe. Here's proof what I mean.
Sludge sharp, but not bitter.
Hey everybody, get a load of this!
Wait, is this the right reference? I'm gonna have to skip ahead of this. Okay guys, that was the wrong video. But I'm serious, there is actually an episode where Crumb does appear in Rugrats. Where is it? Where's the reference? Maybe I forgot to type in reference. That's what I have to do. Okay, here's the episode where Crumb actually appeared in the show. See?
Get to the attic. Not so fast, scaredy boy. That attic door.
Let's get ahead of this. Wait, go back. I thought I saw Ickis. Wait, was it Ickis? Yep! They're, see what I mean, guys? They're in the same universe. You can see Oblina, you can see Crumb, and you can see Ickis. They're right there. Chucky just walks in and they're right there. Like I said, they're in the same universe. They're all the monsters from Our Real Monsters. Now I'm going to show you how this show is connected to the Wild Thornberries. So, guys. Oh, wait, no, there's more. Angelica's controlling Crumb, Ick, and Oblina. How?
Why not? Because, there's a yummy chocolate pudding downstairs in the kitchen.
Chocolate pudding or babies?
It is a very hard decision. What do you think, Kiki?
Oh, definitely pudding.
So, yeah. You guys saw how the Rugrats and, All Real Monsters are connected, right? Now I'm going to show you how Rugrats and, that other show is connected. I've watched Nick 90s cartoons before when I was younger. Back in my day, the newer Nickelodeon shows that are on there, they didn't exist back then. When I was a kid on Nickelodeon from the 2000 era, from 2008 to 2009, there were shows from the 2010 era when I was a kid that were there, but we'll get into that later. Back then, we had Rugrats, we had Cat Dog, Hey Arnold, Jimmy Neutron, SpongeBob. We did have Doug when I was a kid, but I'd never watched the show at all. We had As Told by Ginger, obviously, even though I never watched the show when I was a kid. We had Wayside, even though I never watched the show as a kid. We have El Tigre. Back then when I was a kid. In my day, we had all those good shows. We have Tough Puppy. Wait, did Tough Puppy come? Oh, that's right. Tough Puppy is 2009, so it still counts as my childhood from back then. Because there were shows in my childhood that came out in 2010 era, and the crazy part is that we're still in the 2010 era. Still! Well, it's about to end pretty soon, but yeah. What other shows did we have back then in my day, you ask? On Nickelodeon? Cartoon Network's gonna be a whole entire different video, so yeah. Back then, we had, the Fairy Oddparents, Danny Phantom. Some of you guys are probably wondering, Kadar, did you have Bunsen as a beast back in your childhood? Unfortunately, Bunsen is a beast. Yeah, that show did not exist yet when I was a kid. That show did not exist yet when I was a kid. Oh yeah, back in my day, we had Dragon Ball Z on Nickelodeon. That's right. We had Dragon Ball Z Kai on Nicktoons when I was a kid. We had iCarly back then, but I never watched iCarly to begin with. We had Zoe 101, which is another show I didn't watch when I was a kid. Sam and Cat didn't come out until I was like 10, which was back in 2013, so yeah. And victorious ended. But also, guys, let's get to another thing. Drake and Josh is also another show that was around when I was a kid. We also had Invader Zim. The Loud House did not exist when I was a kid. Well, technically speaking, the Loud House was around when I was a kid, but it was the ending of my childhood. You're gonna say, guys, Kadar, you weren't a kid in 2016. Actually, I was. In 2016, I was 12 years old. I didn't turn 12 in 2016. The show came out like a month before I turned 13, so yeah. I was at the end of my childhood at the time, so yeah. Back when I was a kid, we had, what other Nickelodeon shows existed on Nicktoons and... Kadar, did you have Dora the Explorer when you were a kid? Unfortunately, in my day, we did have Dora back then. Unfortunately, in my day, that show did existed. I used to like the show, but after I turned 5, I started developing a hatred on the show. After that, I just developed a hatred on Dora, and I never wanted to watch the show ever again. Not even Dora and Friends into the Big City, which is like a terrible sequel to the show in my opinion. Why did you give the show a sequel, Nickelodeon? You should have kept the show in the trash can while we can. There's no need for a revival. And some of you guys are probably wondering, Qatar, after Dora and Friends into the Big City, did they stop after that? Well, I wish I could say that they did, but unfortunately they didn't. After Dora and Friends into the Big City, they continued the series off with Dora the Explorer Girl. That's right. I'm not making this up. The show actually does exist. Dora the Explorer Girl. It's literally the next show after... Guys, there is actually a Dora series after Dora and Friends into the Big City. But I didn't even know about that one, and I don't think the show exists anymore. And I think after the Dora movie, they're not going to do anything else with it, and I think that's it. So yeah. What other shows did we have when I was a kid? That was Nickelodeon property. We had Wow Wow Wubsy. We had Blue's Clues. We had, what else? We had Yo Gabba Gabba. We had, we have The Adventures of Iron Man. Those of you guys who know Iron Man the superhero, Nicktoons actually had a TV show around Iron Man, an animated series. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. He's a man on a mission to stop evil once and for... Okay, that doesn't go that way. But he's Iron Man. But some of you guys probably don't remember this show. This show was around when my nephew was a baby. Of course, YouTube did exist at the time. It's that I just didn't watch YouTube that much. Okay, this is the TV show from my childhood. And yes, we had Avatar: The Last Airbender when I was a kid. Oh, I thought it was the actual show. Nickelodeon, if you're listening, please bring back Iron Man. Armored Adventures. Please bring back that show. That was a great show. That show needs a revival.
It's a huge new Paw Patrol.
Oh, Paw Patrol, we did not have Paw Patrol when I was a kid. Okay, we did. But I was like 16, I was like 12 years old. The show came out at the ending point of my childhood, though. Nickelodeon, if you're listening, please bring back this show. Renew it for another season. Do anything with it. I would love to see this show come back. I'm just gonna tell this video the history of my Nickelodeon childhood. That's what I'm gonna call this video. If they could, I wish they could bring this show back. And in the show, they have Tony Stark as a teenager. Does anybody remember My Life as a Teenage Robot? That was a great show back then. I liked that show. It was so awesome. Wait, hold up a minute. Okay, I just had to wipe my mouth off screen. But other than that, My Life as a Teenage Robot was a great show. So anyways, yeah. What other shows did we have when I was a kid on Nickelodeon? Well, the other shows that we did had when I was a kid is, well, Wild Grinders came out in my late childhood, I think. Wait, no. Yeah. I was like 8 years old when Wild Grinders came out. You guys know the guy that... What was his name again? I kind of forgot. But, yeah. Apparently, he had another TV show before he started Wild Grinders. It was a different version of it. He just goes by a name that would pass off as a rap name called... Well, his name is actually based off of a name that would actually pass off as a rap name. Lil Rob. Wait, there's actually a rapper called Lil Rob? Seriously? Wow. Wow. Well, Wild Grinders did it first. But yeah, like I said, Wild Grinders did it first. This show was on Nickelodeon too, by the way, guys. Just to let you know. This came out in like 2011, I believe. 2010? I forgot. But in my childhood, we also had other shows. We had the Mighty Bee, the Power Rangers. 6 years ago. Like I said, it came out in my maybe late childhood. We definitely did have other shows. What other shows did we have when I was a kid? Nickelodeon was overrun with a lot of shows when I was a kid. We had Back at the Barnyard. Dragon Ball GT came out when I was a kid. But there was this time where I was watching a Dragon Ball Z movie on Nickelodeon, and then after that... I don't even know about the other shows, but we did have Yu-Gi-Oh! When I was a kid. We also had Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal. You guys, kids back then who know about Yu-Gi-Oh! But didn't even watch the series, Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal is like a 2011 TV show series that's actually around. It's actually another anime series installment of Yu-Gi-Oh! And there's a lot of them, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal is one of them. But the thing is that Yugi is not actually the main character of the series. Yumi is the main character of the series, and then there's this other guy who follows him, who's basically a ghost, and his name is Astro. Astro? Actually, yeah, it is Astro. Question mark. And that's how I'm gonna end off this video. Also, guys, do me a favor, make a petition for Nickelodeon to bring back Iron Man, The Iron Adventures. Because that was a good show. That was a good show. I remembered watching it when I was a kid. I'd love to see that show come back, to be honest. But that's not the only show I want to see them bring back. I also want them to bring back other good shows, like I'm not gonna ask them to renew iCarly. Plus, it would be hard to renew iCarly if Miranda... Oh, yeah, that's right. It isn't that hard because... But... I mean, iCarly could go for another season. And they're gonna say, guys... Qatar, Miranda Cosgrove isn't coming back. I know that, but... But have Miranda Sings play as Carly in the series for the next season. I mean, that would be a good idea. To have Miranda Sings as the next person to play, iCarly. She would make a good Carly. To be honest, actually. She would nail the part of iCarly. And that's, by the way, guys, just in case you guys are wondering what that song was about, that Harvana remix version by Miranda Sings, about that, yeah, that was actually a diss track that she made on Camila Cabello. That's right. That remix is actually a diss track, guys. Just to let you know as a heads up. Wait, why am I even mentioning this? The video's not even about the diss track, but whatever. Signing out. Peace.